Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Nashville Caveman Podcast. We'll go ahead and get this show started. Thank y'all for being here.
Love it when I make you stare. Love it when I comb your hair. Love it when we're dancing slow. Love it when you hold me close. I just need a little time, and I'll make you mine. You're so, you're so, you're so sweet, oh so sweet, attentively, tenderly to me. I want you to know that I love you. You love it when I take it there. Love it when you pull my hair. You love it when I take it slow and drop it down low. You're so, I just want you to know how I feel inside. I want you to know how I feel about you. I want you to know that I need you. I want you to know that I feel you. You so sweet, oh so sweet, attentively and tenderly to me. I want you to know that I love you.
Yeah, it's about that time. You're rocking with your boy Damo Unleash and Sky Black on the Nashville Caveman Podcast. Stay tuned.
Falling on the whip with the crystals on the side. Doors flip up, yeah, we call it suicide. Creeping like a spider every time that I ride. Yeah, I smile at my haters just to fuck with they pride. And cars so low, then the truth tell a lie. $1 million dreams make a broke nigga high. Dudes get mad when they really say hi. The paint so wet that it make a pussy slide. Some rooftop with the wood grain grip. Ain't even raining, but the paint still drip. I'm not even traveling, but baby, I'm a trip. So she riding up the mountainside just to see the tip. Top of the world, that's what they ain't wanna be. Riding in the battle, heading to my legacy. Crystals on the chrome, yeah, the body so G. I'm a stunt so hard, niggas can't stand me.
Chrome on the whip. What's going on, y'all, man? Happy Tuesday, man. Welcome to the Nashville Caveman Podcast. I am one half of your host, Damo Unleashed. And my partner in crime, man, my Brody, Sky Black, will be back next week. Congratulations to him on his new journey. But I'm going to let him tell y'all about it next week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all here, man. Happy Tuesday. I hope y'all week been going good. I'll tell y'all one thing about this week. The weather changed, man. I mean, a couple days ago, it was real nice. Now, all of a sudden, that wind, you could tell a change in the weather on the wind alone. That wind is cutting through and through, baby. You hear me? It is cutting through and through. We are definitely in fall. I got a lot on slate to talk about today. It's been a crazy week in the world of sports with these hurricanes, and man, pray for the people in Florida because they had Hurricane Helene that devastated them, and then Milton. Matter of fact, Florida has dealt with a hurricane for the last 3 months, August, September, and October. And this latest one has been the worst yet. Because not only did they get hit with Hurricane Milton, they got hit with tornadoes. So you already know a hurricane bringing them strong winds. But tornadoes, I think if I was in Florida, I would get the hell out of Florida right now. You hear me? Ain't no way I will be going back after witnessing that devastation. You know, but we're going to talk about that, man. I do want to talk about, man, these natural disasters and lessons I've learned in watching it. I've learned a lot of lessons in watching what's been transpiring this last week or a couple weeks. So let me go ahead and let y'all know what we're going to be talking about. TSU had its homecoming this past weekend, right? And of course, as annual, as always, with anything that has to do with TSU, for the most part, and their homecoming, TSU parade, any of that, there was a shooting. 10 people shot, 1 fatality. And of them victims, of the 10 people shot, a couple of them are in critical condition. Last I heard, there was 2 14-year-olds and a 12-year-old, or there were 2 12-year-olds and a 14-year-old. Vice versa, however you want to spin it. It was like some adolescents that got caught in the crossfire also. So we can talk about that. Then get this. I think this is bizarre. Imagine being married for 17 years. You done found your boo thing. Y'all been doing y'all thing for 17 years. And then just so happened, your old lady want to do a 23andMe. So she go ahead and say, ooh, I would like to know about my background and where I come from, right? And then she do this DNA test and come to find out your profile pop up in her, on her, in her messages. You pop up. Come to find out, you and her, husband and wife, was cousins. Y'all done had 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, now you caught up, you dealing with your cousin. Man, how do you come? I mean, yeah, I guess you're going forward now because y'all done had 3 kids and y'all done built a life together, but damn, that lets you know people don't do their homework the way that they should. In courting, that's when you want to be doing your homework. And when y'all court, y'all don't be doing y'all homework, man. Y'all just be screwing and moving real fast with the information you should be getting with a person. But we're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to be talking about understanding what value is in a relationship. All right? Because I think a lot of people don't understand what does it mean to bring value to a relationship. We're going to talk about that. Also, thoughts on Elon Musk robots. Have y'all seen these damn robots? I mean, we all knew this was coming, the whole iRobot thing. But man, for it to come this soon, I thought we had at least another decade and a half before, we would really see iRobot. But no, it's already here. And get this, they're talking about these robots will be anywhere from 28,000 to 30,000. And we're going to be talking about all the things that these robots can do, which I think is real funny. Because y'all know me and Sky been talking about this. A lot of y'all going to be replaced with robots. People ain't going to be looking to get into relationships. Once they make these robots where people can have sex with these robots, it's going to be, you talk about the decline in population being a real thing, it's going to be a real thing. I promise you. Also, I want to talk about, and this has something to do with these natural disasters and whatnot. Have we become way too comfortable with technology? So we're going to talk about that. And last but not least, men who are jerks get more women. I can testify to that. Men who are jerks get more options and opportunity with women than dudes who are the nicest, what they call, quote unquote, the sweetest dudes that there are. If you a jerk, and there's a specific jerk that you got to be. You can't just be a jerk. There's a specific jerk that if you are, you will get your option of women. So we're going to be talking about that. But before we do, while I go ahead and pull up some of this subject matter, I'm going to go, y'all know I love to promote music, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and get into some music, and then we're going to jump right into some of these topics, y'all. Man, if y'all can, do me a favor, share the live. Shout out to my people on Bigo, on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Also, man, join us in the chat. I may open up the lines later on, depending on how engaged you guys are. But I'm going to go ahead right now, like I said, get into some music. And then we will be right back. And I think I want to go with Nitty the Hitman, you and me. Shout out to Nitty the Hitman and all of his affiliates in the Nashville, Tennessee area.
Gave me life in another form. Sexing you be like crazy, like a part of a poem. Born to lead a leader, hugging her when I greet her. How does it feel to have a man and know just how to treat you? Make you feel good, don't it? Wanna get out and flown it. I know your nerves be getting bad, cause I be getting on it. That's why whatever you want, I go get it, no matter the cost. Your friends be dropping us off, but I'm playing them all, cause they don't mean nothing. They just be running their mouth, they just mad, cause they live in the bricks and I live in the house. And we hustle hard for that, and we ain't going back. They just don't know what I went through to try to get where I'm at. You think back to that shack and that old ass lack where you used to hit the block every day trying to get off that pack. When I was broke, ass out, didn't wanna go home. You was the only one that had strength to keep me strong. That's why it's you and me, you and me, you and me. Out of the game, you're out of the game, yeah. You and me, out of the game, in and out of the game, yeah. See forever, my lady. You and me and you, what the deal? Between both of us, you know we sure to make a meal. Can you feel what I'm saying? I gotta fall on my knees to pray. Things go right, I just might reminisce about the first time I seen you and the first time we kissed. Shit, we used to go half up on the sack, half up on the yak, half up at the tank, half up at the bank. We used to hit licks together, flip together. Shit, we went from chips to cheddar. Who better? Trying to be a foundation for us to build, from the bottom to the hills, from the ocean to the fields. Ain't you real? That's why I feel the way I feel. The sign sealed, delivered sincerely, we will. I can hold back love, I can hold back love, I can go back love. I'm trying to do, you trying to do it too. It's hard to tell you, but I cheated with some rats on the roll while you was giving me everything. I was treating you cold. Man, it's been hell and hot water and back with my cat. From short stacks to fat, from pintos to lax. I'm back, and how the hell I make it this far? You may not like it then, but you love me now. No more clouds or rainy days, just sun shines in your smile. Meanwhile, we've been focusing on building a new house, on a new route for more clouds, steady repping the new south. Ain't no doubt them gold diggers hate to see what you bout, because it's you and me, me and you and me. In and out of the game, girl, it's just you and me and you and me. In and out of the game, girl, you and me. I can go back, love, I can go back, love, I can go back, love. No, no.
All right, man, I am back, man. We're going to go ahead and get into the story. This first story, y'all, that I'm going to tell y'all, it's a crazy story. Y'all know, as always, I got to cut this music because I want y'all to hear this. I was like, oh, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine being in this scenario. So, without further ado.
Shocker. This husband and wife got married 17 years ago. They have 3 kids. But they couldn't believe what they found out when they recently did a DNA test.
I was like, hey, babe, are we even supposed to be together? That's so weird, you know? Like, we're cousins.
Yep, Selena and Joseph Quinones turned out to be cousins, and they had no idea. Like millions of Americans, Selena took the 23andMe test to learn more about her family history.
I went into this database because it has all your cousins, so I go, and I seen Joe's name, and I go, oh, wait. I almost was like, is this a prank? Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Nope, the results were real. The 37-year-old real estate agent shared the news on TikTok, caused quite a stir. Selena and Joe are between 3rd and 5th cousins. Selena stopped her family's search after she received the results.
Are you sorry that you took this test?
You know, at first I was, to be honest.
If you knew this before you got married, would it have made any difference?
I think so.
Yeah.
If we would have found out 2 weeks after we had our first kiss, I don't think either one of us would have proceeded.
But don't worry, they're still happily married, and being cousins didn't affect their 3 shockers.
Man. So let me go ahead and jump into this, and let me get my thoughts on this. This is why, first and foremost, that you're supposed to show up at every family function possible. There's no reason. Matter of fact, when I used to go to family reunions, I didn't go just to go kicking with cousins. A lot of them fools I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know them. They were strange. Yeah, we was related by blood, but, you know, family, nah, we really wasn't family. We just related, right? I didn't know them. They ain't know me. You know how that story goes. Man, I would go to family reunions just to see who my cousins was, and I would ask them, you know what I'm saying, and connect with them to know who their parents were and everything for that exact same reason. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't go to family functions. Y'all don't do none of that. And this is something I talk about all the time. Why do y'all, generation after generation, y'all have babies and then create more families in the same area? Y'all eat, as the old saying goes, y'all eat and shit in the same area. What do you think is going to happen? Personally, I think after so many generations, there needs to be a generation that packs up and leaves. That's what basically what my generation did. We're, you know, me, some of my first cousins, we're all over the place. Some of them are still back in Ohio, in the state, but they aren't in the city. Meaning they done moved further south or they done moved further north. But a lot of us up and moved out of state. You got me and here in Tennessee. I got another sibling in Arizona where he was bouncing back and forth between Arizona and Vegas or Nevada. And then I got another family member in Texas. That is how you're supposed to do it. A generation, one of y'all generations, need to pack up their shit and go. Because, man, a lot of y'all kids be coming out and then, you know, ooh, that baby, man, ooh, wow, how he got 3 eyes? Why he got, you know, why he got 4 legs? And, you know, man, he be coming out like an octopus. And you wondering what's wrong with the baby. Well, what's wrong with the baby is you just had a baby with your cousin. A lot of y'all got daddies that are Rolling Stones. You know if your daddy a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You know if your daddy a hoe. Once you find that out, you shouldn't mess with anybody in the city. Because the chances of you having siblings out there and y'all don't know your siblings is very high. So again, you know your daddy a hoe, or you know your mama a hoe. You need to, when you come of childbearing age, pack your bags and get the hell out of Dodge. Y'all are not supposed to procreate, man, after in a place where y'all done had generation after generation had producing kids. Because there is no way after about 3 generations that you're going to be able to keep up. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure a lot of folks out here inadvertently done slept with family members. And I know they like to joke and make that a Southern thing, but I guarantee you, a lot of y'all done probably slept with family members. How do I know? Because a lot of y'all parents, man, ain't even leave the neighborhoods. Think of how many generations, like project generations that there are. Dudes that go throughout the project impregnating all these women. And then the kids grow up not even knowing who the real daddy is because the mama is ashamed, and then they getting with a sibling. Man, you know, that 23andMe is some junk. That's a mess to find out that way. You know, and something else, it just proved that a lot of people move real quick. When it comes to relationships, man, y'all just out here screwing and just jumping to the relationship. You know, you want to pay half this rent and half this electricity? Yeah. And then y'all move in together. You're supposed to be getting to know who you getting in bed with. You got to know. Man, they did that 23andMe. They should have did that shit a long time ago. Don't some of y'all states do blood tests? Because I know I had to do a blood test. Me and mine had to do a blood test. Are y'all getting married in places that don't do medical checks? And if so, ew. The likelihood of y'all ending up with a family member is real high. If you're getting married in a place that don't do blood work, that don't say, hey, we seen some things to indicate that you guys, because third cousin is really close. That's really close. You know what I'm saying? And so, damn, I thought all places did blood work. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm off in my information. Because I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Ew. Y'all better be careful, man. You know, and they may not have no problem with it. But, man, their kids are brother cousins. What's up, brother cousin? It make me wonder, man. When you see these kids with these issues, maybe it's because the people are family and they don't know it. It make me wonder. Some of them handicapped kids, well, I'm healthy, she healthy. Why is our kid handicapped? I wonder, man, if y'all sleeping with them cousins. Y'all sleeping with them, y'all creating them brother cousins or sister cousins. You better quit having kids, man, where y'all was raised. Hell, meet some woman that's new to the city or meet some dude new to the city. And if you meet somebody in the city, you better start digging. You better start before you get in bed with them. You better know as much information about them and their family history as possible. Much as possible. That's nuts. I couldn't imagine it. I think I would have had a nervous breakdown, me personally. The day ever was me, man, I would have had a natural mental breakdown. We moving on, man. We're going to talk about Elon Musk and these damn robots. Now, me and Sky, we talked about this a long time ago. We said, man, there's going to be a lot of dudes and females being replaced in relationships by robots. And I know the men are really ready for it. Because, man, the robots, man, once they get one of them ones where you can clap them cheeks, you know what I'm saying? And y'all think we care if it's metal? No. Just like y'all don't care. Y'all got electronics. They got a whole store, man, with shelves for y'all. So you know if it don't bother y'all, you know it ain't gonna bother us. So when they create these things, where the dudes can just screw them and they can program them, and then they can program them to shut the F up when they need them to, oh, it's over. It's gonna be real hard for y'all to get. It's gonna be real hard for y'all to get somebody that want to mate with y'all and have a baby. When they come up with these damn robots that you can just, you know, feel real and everything, and then y'all trying to have kids, man, good luck. We said that shit coming, and it's here. It is here. It's just a matter of time of when they're going to take these and turn them into what they really want to turn them into. But without further ado, man, I may even blow this up. So I might enlarge this so y'all can see it. Hold on.
It'll be able to do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks. Whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind. It'll be able to do anything you want. So it can.
So they talking about this thing being able to babysit your kids, being able to mow your lawn, grocery shop for you. Man, I'm telling y'all, that's a bit too much. That is too much power. You hear me? What happens when these things grow a conscience and then they start thinking on their own? Like some kind of virus affects them where now they no longer need to be programmed. They all of a sudden have a soul. And they at one point they can reason on some Planet of the Apes type shit. What happens when that happens? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nuts. I don't know if I'm not trusting of anything stronger than me. Not me. I mean, you know, to each their own. Y'all cool with that stuff? Fine. Yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? To a degree. You know, but I think they were preparing us mentally. They knew these days were coming. They were preparing us mentally with iRobot. And think about when that movie was made. That movie was made like, what, almost 20 years ago? At least 15, right? I might have to Google and search that. But imagine they were really preparing us for this. And this day happened. And everybody talking about, well, Elon Musk, man, he a devil worshiper and he evil and this and this and that. Look, man, it's just like I used to tell cats when they used to try to blame drugs on the CIA, FBI, and all. Larry Hoover, or is it Larry J. Hoover? That they were. I know his last name Hoover. I don't remember his first name. Or Edgar Hoover, something like that. But they were trying to blame it on him, right? And I said, you know what? It don't matter if they flood the hood with drugs. Y'all still have to sell the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if Elon Musk build robots. If y'all don't buy it, guess what? But, man, y'all gonna, the 1%ers or the half percenters, they gonna get them. And then y'all gonna want to get them. Bad credit and all. Knowing your credit is effed up. And you want to, man, try to put a down payment on one of these damn bots, trying to keep up with the jump. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? It can't be me. Can't be me. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Imagine coming in the house. Ooh, baby, I'm tired. I can't give you that. I can't give you that wham bam. But you know what? Why don't you take that robot hand and go to work? Get me one off. It's about to get crazy. These poor robots, some of the stuff y'all gonna do with these robots, nasty asses. You know what I'm saying? And then, nobody's house should be dirty. Nobody. You get one of these things, it should never be an excuse that what y'all gonna get? Judy Jackson? Man, in no way that y'all house gonna be messy. You know what I'm saying? Your kids shouldn't even be illiterate. Man, you too lazy to read to your kid? You got this damn robot. This robot should be reading to your damn kid. These robots gonna make it to where a lot of y'all ain't gonna have no damn excuse. The way that y'all be having excuses for some of the stuff y'all have excuses for. Imagine. You ain't even gotta, man, you don't even have to, man, think about how many people that's gonna put out of business. These robots. You ain't even gotta call a mechanic. You can program your robot to fix the car right then and there. Imagine that. That's crazy. Who needs Instacart? Right? Or DoorDash? When I could just program and program my robot to go ahead and go get the food for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, not only is these robots gonna mess up a lot of people's lives, and I'm interested in to see in how many ways, because I know it's gonna be a lot of ways they do it, but I just want to know how many ways, in what ways they do it. Man, this is nuts. And this thing, I'm looking at this robot, he ain't got no face. But they're working on that. They're working on, in China they are. They're working on them having facial expressions and all that. That's nuts. And this ain't something new. This ain't new technology they working on. They've been working on that for the last 20 years. So, man, brace yourselves. I would like to know what y'all think about it. What do y'all think about, man, iRobot and that becoming a real thing? Is that something y'all think y'all ready for? I know I'm not. My single fellas or my single ladies, is that something y'all ready for? Robots, man? Bend over right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm horny right now. Hey, come on this back. Come over. Man, I feel bad for these robots because some of y'all nasty. I know I'm nasty. Some of y'all nasty. You know what I'm saying? The hell y'all gonna be doing with these robots? Y'all gonna be like, I can see y'all now talk about, do I want this $28,000 car or do I want this $28,000 robot? I'm gonna get this robot and I'm gonna catch the bus. Some of y'all some nasty, y'all gonna choose the damn robot over y'all transportation. Y'all gonna be like, man, I can get transportation anytime. Hell, need me, I just had this robot pick me up and run to my location. I'm gonna take this robot. Some of y'all gonna be picking the robot over a damn vehicle. That's crazy. And y'all know I ain't lying. I'm gonna jump into a song, and then after I jump into a song, this lady was talking about something, and I thought it was very interesting. And it's understanding your value in a relationship. I say this all the time. I think the greater half of 70 relationships and marriages are doomed to fail. Absolutely. Before they even get started, they are doomed to fail. Because I think if there was any time in history better than now where people don't really understand what it is to have value in a relationship or bring value, people don't have no idea what it is to bring value. And the things that they think are deemed as value isn't value. And if it was value, they'd be in a relationship or a marriage. Now what? I'm talking about 70%. I'm talking about it wouldn't be such a high rate of singleness going on if people understood the value or what value is in a relationship or marriage. So when I come back, man, we're going to talk about that. While y'all are here, if y'all can do me a favor, if y'all can share the live, man, y'all can help us out a whole lot by sharing the live. We really appreciate it. Shout out again to my boy Sky Black. He will be here next week. But man, y'all know, man, and working with somebody is good and solid as Sky. Man, I've learned a little bit on the hold it down every now and then when need be. So I'm going to give thanks to Sky, man, for that, man, being able to bounce off of him and helping me grow, you know what I mean, in being a podcaster. So we're going to be right back and we're going to keep it moving along. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching the Nashville Caveman podcast. Let's get to some music, y'all.
Oh, it's out of control. They watching, the people want to show. Am I gonna fumble? Am I gonna fall? I gotta let them know. Can't stop this flow.
You gon' know my hunger, you gon' know my name. Never did I make it, oh boy, I was a lame. I'm telling y'all stories so y'all can know my pain. And I'ma need a straight jack, I'm finna go insane. Like every day I stayed up, trying to be the best out. Looking at me downfield, trying to run the best route. But you know these corners, man, had to put a curl in. All I do is fail, and I'm looking for my first win. Always fucking broke, I just wish that I can touch green. Trying to lead the hood, cause you know that I can do without. Gotta put my family on, you know that I can't do without. Can't stop, won't stop, baby, that's what this all about, yeah.
I'm on a roll, it's out of control. They watching, the people want to show. Am I gonna fumble? Am I gonna fall? I gotta let them know. Can't stop this flow. Can't stop this flow. I'm about to blow. Can't stop this. Can't stop this. Can't stop this flow. No, 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 no. Can't stop this flow.
Can't stop, won't stop, gotta keep going. These niggas sleeping on me, so let them keep snoring. The best rap alive, and I gotta keep flowing. I'm pulling up like step, man, I gotta keep scoring. And losing not an option, I learned to be a better me. Best rap alive, and y'all others just a letter B. You trying to ride my wave, and these niggas trying to copy me. Wanted that alive, then you know these rappers dead to me. Second place, nigga, that's the best that they can ever be. Can't stop, won't stop, boy, you know I'm the recipe. Running the game for too long, think that I can give it up. Told y'all what a life I'm living, you know I had to live it up, yeah.
I'm on a roll, it's out of control. They watching, the people want to show. Am I gonna fumble? Am I gonna fall? I gotta let them know. Can't stop this flow. Can't stop this flow. I'm about to blow. Can't stop this. Can't stop this. Can't stop this flow. No, 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 no. Can't stop this flow. No, 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 no. Can't stop this flow.
What's going on, man? Hey, welcome back. That was Havoc out of Alabama. Shout out to all my people in Birmingham and in the Montgomery area. And shout out to Havoc, man. I love your song. I am back. Um, Wanted to talk about this, man. Let me go ahead and get into this video because I thought what this woman said was very, very, man. I couldn't agree more with her. And I think that she hit the hammer right on the head. So without further ado,
what man is going to look at that and say, you know what? I do need to pay her bills. Ladies, this is what you should ask yourself before you ask your man, that man, because he ain't yours yet. Ask yourself, what am I bringing to him to ease or make his life better? That's what value is. If you can't answer that question, you don't deserve anything yet. What has that man said in the way that you bring him value? If it's only, let me take you to dinner, let me take you to eat, let me do, why does he want to keep serving you if there's no service back? It is the law of reciprocity. What can you do to support that man? And that is the problem with these modern day women. It is all I, me, take. You got to be careful who you give to because takers don't know when to stop.
Woo! Woo! Let me pause there. She said you got to be careful with who you deal with because takers do not know when and how to stop. And she is not lying. If y'all ever dealt with a person who was a taker, they will take over and over and over. They will bleed you absolutely dry. You hear me? Not just financially, but spiritually. And when they do it financially and spiritually, eventually it'll take its toll physically. It will physically drain you. All right? Woo! That sister, man. That sister said a mouthful.
Tired. These people, they're ruining this generation. It's literally ruining the generation. Mm-hmm. And then little girls are glamorizing and fetishizing.
I mean, they got Sexy Red as a role model, girl.
Oh, what man is...
So I want to go ahead and elaborate what she was talking about, right? And I'm going to speak from the perspective of a male. And of a man that been married going on 25 and a half years. Been with the same person 26 years, right? Man, I've come to this conclusion and I've learned this really fast. A lot of men and women, but I'm not going to speak from the perspective of women because I don't know from their perspective. So I'm going to speak from the perspective of a man. The reason why a lot of us don't want to deal with a lot of women is because of that one thing she said, peace. There aren't a lot of women that know how to bring peace to a situation, right? And they do a lot of, where are you going? Why are you 45 minutes late? Who are you with? You know, it's like, man, I'm your mate. I'm not your child. If you're insecure, then you have no business really being in a relationship or marriage. You got to deal with your own insecurities. When I come home, especially a lot of males for the most part, either do a very physical job or they do a job that's mentally draining, right? One of the two. So when that dude come home, when we come home, we just ready to relax. We like, man, I'm tired. I had to deal with this supervisor and these coworkers all day. Not saying that y'all don't go through that, right? But man, I had to go through this all. I just want to relax. I don't want you to be sitting around fussing with you. I don't want to be, you nagging me about small things that's of mild importance. Let me go ahead and desensitize, right? And let me get work out of me. Like I would pull up from my job a lot of times, and I would just sit in the car. I would decompress before I would go in the house. I've been at jobs that were that bad. And y'all know, I'm quite sure some females to do it. I know some dudes to do it. Pull up to the house and you like, man, I need to decompress because I don't want to take this into the house. It's going to be bad. And the people in my household do not deserve the energy that I may be bringing in from work. And so a lot of times, man, you know, man, it's beneficial to have a female that can read that and just know when to back off. You know what I'm saying? Let a man be a man. You know, let him have his time. Same way with women. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to read your woman eventually and just be like, I think I need to back up right now. I don't need to press no issues. Pressing any issues just going to make the matters worse. You know what I mean? And there's some chicks I've seen. I had friends where I went over their house and it's like nag. Go to the store and get this. Go do that. Go do this. Go do that. And I just be like, damn, they just got in the damn house. Let them live. Let them be. No, I don't want to hear about what's going on social media. No. Let me just chill. Let me get on this game for about an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Let us have some, you know, maybe I'm going to just chill with you and have some TV time. You know, so a lot of females, man, they think value is in cooking. You know, value is in sex. Yeah, but it won't keep us there the way peace would. Peace gonna keep us there better than anything else. If you find a woman, fellas, y'all can attest to this. If y'all find a woman that can take y'all home or house and turn it into a home where you can just like, man, I know when I come home, I love being at home. I hate when I have to go out into the world. There's so much peace and comfort in my home. I hate to go out into the world. There are a lot of dudes, though, that hate to come home. They will go to the bar. They will go get a drink before they have to come home. You know, that's nuts. So when she's talking about value, that's what she's talking about. You know, man, can you add to a man peacefully? Can you do something that make his day better? Can you make his day better? You know what I'm saying? Could you add that value? And so she's right, man, especially on that taker. Her whole opinion on takers, man, I tell you, I've dated chicks that was takers. I'm talking about take, man. You know, man, and then take you till you just energy-wise, you don't have nothing left. Which brings me to this next thing we gonna discuss. We gonna discuss this. Dudes who become jerks get more women. Cause I'm gonna tell you, man, Dame used to be that dude that you know, sweet, open the doors. I'm still mannerable. I'm still all that. You know what I mean? But now I just, you know, it was basically what it was simping. You know what I'm saying? It was simping. And once I grew up out of that, once I took my lumps, I said, screw this. I'm just going to be a jerk. Now, there are two kinds of jerks. There are people that just naturally just jerks, right? I'm a natural jerk, but I'm a different kind of natural jerk. Meaning that I'm only a jerk and when situations call for me to be a jerk. Then there are people that they can't help it. They are just naturally jerks. Me, for example, I'll tell you a jerk side of me. You can have a female that every dude worship the ground she walk on. And they can pull out her chair, open up her door, you know, want to pamper her. And me, you pee, man, shoot, you bleed like I bleed. You defecate like I defecate. So what? You cute. That shit only got a shelf life of 15, 20 years tops. 10 if you talk about on a competitive stage. Because there's going to be some younger ones that come through that's even prettier than you. So, you know, that this, man, I don't care. I'm not going to over compliment you. I don't care if these 150 people liked your photo. I'm going to purposely not like it to humble you. I'm going to purposely not compliment you. Right? Because, man, I feel like, man, they're boosting up your ego. I'm not doing that. And when that part of me, that jerk part of me came out, more females started, man, taking interest. And me, the nice guy in me was like, damn, this is the weirdest shit ever. This shit is weird. Damn, I gotta be an asshole. This chick is fine. Why is she hitting on me? Damn, I gotta be this jerk to get this chick, to get her attention. I gotta be this much of an a-hole. Excuse me, can you let me cut in line? No, I was here first. You better get your ass back in the back. You thought that shit sexy. I'm like, damn. And a lot of females just probably tell y'all, nah, I ain't really like that. I don't really want no bullshit. That's where them sayings, nice guys finish last. Where do y'all think them sayings come from? Them chicks don't be wanting them nice guys. They don't want them dudes that they feel like they can run over. They be like, I don't like dogs. But then most of them getting pregnant by dudes that ain't even wiping the women. So it's like, well, you don't like dogs, but then let me check out your baby daddy. Or let me check out who you in bed with. You see their character. What kind of person they are. Even in high school. You know, man, oh, he's nice. I don't want to date him. I'd rather just keep him as a friend. And I'd be like, damn. Well, ain't the person that you want to be with, ain't your mate? Don't you want that to be your best friend? And then when the relationship don't work out, then they bamboozled and puzzled. What the fuck you puzzled of? You weren't friends with him. What do you think was going to happen? The friend is who you want to go ahead and you know, turn it into something more. At least if they your friend, they're going to understand what you like and dislike. But most of them, man, most of y'all chicks, man, y'all like, man, them dudes as assholes and stuff, jerks. If you know, I'm going to tell you, man, the nicer I was, the more I got, and most dudes will tell you this, but I'm going to tell you this from experience. Being a nice dude got me shitted on. Being a jerk, man, shoot. Everything came full circle when I became a jerk. Yeah, screw it. When you get some of that effort in your system, you know, man, y'all dudes that be chasing these women out here and chasing, man, you know, over complimenting her. Not me. Not me, man. I'll humble your ass real quick. Yep, you cute. But so is she, her. That chick right there, she cute too. And you being cute ain't gonna pay no bill unless you in the sex industry. So what value is you being cute gonna have to me? You know, if you cook a meal and you the greatest cook in the world, damn, you could cook you some oxtails. Damn, you could cook you some cornbread, some black-eyed peas. You know what I'm saying? Some hot water cornbread. I ain't talking about Jiffy out of the box. I'm talking about that hot water cornbread. Yeah, you can cook all that. But then 30 minutes later, we arguing and fighting. Shit, you just killed the meal. The meal, man, I'm like, yeah, screw that meal. I done forgot all about it. Now I'm mad at your ass, thinking about your ass pissed off. So, you know, man, you can cook. You can even have great sex. You know what I'm saying? You can bring great sex to the relationship. Oh, you think that's valuable? Yeah. Until like the next day, you're like, well, who is that B? And you know, what's she doing here? And you know, why is her number in your phone? And you done just killed the great sex. Damn, I don't even remember that. Now I'm focused on this damn argument over some petty shit that me and you having right now. So the most valuable thing you can bring to a relationship or a marriage is peace. You know what I'm saying? Even in the friendships know that. You think we friends with people who are dramatic? No. Our greatest friends are the people who bring us peace. Y'all don't be paying attention. Pay attention to the people, pay attention to your significant other's friends. And they bring your significant other peace. So they bring it. You know, they understand this rule. I only mind the business that pays me. That's what they understand. They don't get involved with your mess. I do not even like people involving me in their mess. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all grown, y'all do what the hell y'all gonna do. You know, my job is, if I am your friend, is to do that. Bring peace. That's it. But there's a lot of females that don't know how to do that, man. A lot of dudes, too. There's a lot of y'all dudes, y'all don't know how to bring peace. Y'all been raised by single moms, man, and y'all taking after y'all mama. Not an inch of y'all daddy, not an inch of y'all daddy in y'all. Not an ounce is in y'all. But as I said, man, you got to be a jerk. You got to be a stone cold jerk. And I found a video talking about this, man, and I agree. Some fellas got on the podcast and they were talking about this. And I was like, you know what? They right. So without further ado, here we go.
Become a full gentleman. You know, women love me more when I was a jerk. I ain't gonna hold you. When I was
They give you more respect.
oh man, I got so much pooms when I was disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was out there. You know what I'm saying? It was so easy. It was fun. And then when I had a little class, it was just like, yeah, sis. You know what I'm saying?
Growth, though, like,
What? My growth is the decline of women being attracted to me because I got respect now. God damn.
He on something. I ain't gonna hold you because I don't respect the nice guys.
that's true.
That's why all the toxic.
Nice
all the toxic got all the shorties, you know what I'm saying?
And girls take advantage of that.
Yeah.
I know I would.
I want you to notice something. He said that when he was a jerk, he got more poom.
Yeah.
He got more of that when he was a jerk. Now, one of the
I ain't gonna lie, I did too. You know, you a jerk, you an asshole. Man, women, I don't know what it is. I would love for a female to explain why that is. That a dude had to be an absolute jerk. You know what I'm saying? For him, and why is that an attraction? Because from a male perspective, it don't make a bit of sense to me. It don't make an ounce of sense to me. But talk to the dudes, man. The dudes that don't have no morals, man. You know, they get all the play. The dudes that lie, cheat, steal, them the dudes, man, that they get opportunity. All the dudes that's nice guys that let me open the door for you. Oh, they don't let him treat you like that. Them dudes, man, worship the ground that chicks work on. They eat that validation up. That's the funny thing about it. Them guys don't understand. Females will eat validation up. But you know who the dudes they screwing? The dudes they screwing are the jerks. The dudes that actually make them feel like, yeah, man, you got it going on, but I don't need you. I can find somebody else just as fast as I found you. Them dudes are the ones that get the chicks, right? The dudes that cuss a female out, man, they love that. Matter of fact, that turned a lot of them on. You ask them, a lot of these chicks and these dudes will probably tell y'all the best sex that they ever had is when the party was angry. Like when these dudes piss a female off and make them angry, that'd be the best sex that they have. They, as much as people claim and cry and whimper about toxicity, they love it. They absolutely love toxic people. They'd be like, yeah, my ex was toxic. Well, what attracted you to him? I'll tell you, them being toxic. That's what the draw was. And the sad part is, a lot of y'all think, man, somebody gonna come along and you know, Prince Charming. Them days over with. You done hold your way out of that. Same way, fellas, man. A lot of y'all done, man, y'all want a Cinderella. Y'all done hoard your ways out of that. I guess, though, it's different with fellas, though, because we could turn it around. Meaning that, man, you know, we was hoeing in our early age, and then we got older, and we settled down, and we got a new career, and we making money, and we got a nice house, we got a nice-ass car, got a nice-ass career, right? I guess, man, if we meet the right one, she gonna be like, man, you know, but if we meet a chick, she can have all that. But then you find out she hoard, like, man, you know, you there with the fellas, and they like, oh, yeah, that's back throat Betty. Back throat Betty, boy, yeah, why y'all call her back throat Betty? Because, boy, she used to throw that to the back of her throat and be like, and gargle it. What? Yeah, your lady. Yeah, back throat Betty. Shit, it don't hit the same, man. I'm just telling you. It don't hit the same. So, yeah, man, when we jerks, we get more opportunity being jerks than when we the nice guy. And, you know, a lot of females be like, well, we're all the gentlemen, we're all the men that, man. We tied up. We married. We off the market. You know what I'm saying? Or something happened to us. We didn't already expired. You know, we didn't went to prison or something. Outside of that, we don't exist. We exist, but we don't exist. You know, we winding down in this show. But I want to talk about this TSU thing, man, right? So I'm going to get into some music. I got some thoughts about this whole TSU. Man, it's something I always wanted to go to. Because TSU is on Jefferson. Jefferson is the spot. I always wanted to go to a TSU homecoming event, right? Homecoming weekend. But I can't find it in me to go. Why can't I find it in me to go? Because every time I turn around, it's some violence. Man, we can't have an event as black people, colored people, you know, black American, African American, whatever you want to damn call us. We can't have no peace anywhere without some violence. You know what I'm saying? That was the case this past week, man. But I'm going to go ahead. We're going to jump into some music. And then I'm going to be right back with y'all. Thank y'all for staying tight, man. And if you can, again, share the live. Share it, please. Share. Shout out to my people on Beagle. Paulina, welcome. She came through. I think she came through and came out. All the viewers that we have on Facebook and YouTube, thank you guys for being here also. Let's get into some of this music. Then we're going to play some of these news clips from our famous, infamous TSU weekend.
We smoking all the time, so go ahead and roll one up. Twist it, lick it, pack it, light it, go ahead and get fucked up. We do it all the time, you see I'm doing fine. Making banks, living life out, no deadlines. We smoking all the time, so go ahead and roll one up. Twist it, lick it, pack it, light it, go ahead and get fucked up. We do it all the time, you see I'm doing fine. Making banks, living life out, no deadlines. Top of my head, I'm off the top of my game. If you don't know it now, you'll remember my name. I smoke so much weed, man, you wouldn't believe. Fire all the damn time, just burning them trees. No, there ain't nothing to it, that's just how life goes. So bury all your haters with this weed, now hit this road. Soak it up a little bit, now let it all sink in. With this right beat, deadlines, they never win. As the beat keeps me going, my words forever flowing. Malfunction's back now, and we snapping on it, just rip it. You feel it, can't hold us down. That B6, so kill it, we will right now. Music's in my life, so I plan to treat it right. It's a part of me, hip-hop's in me, my music is my life. It's a guarantee this love is mine, forever staying true. Music made me, it can make you too. We smoking all the time, so go ahead and roll one up. Twist it, lick it, pack it, light it, go ahead and get fucked up. We do it all the time, you see I'm doing fine. Making banks, living life out, no deadlines. We smoking all the time, so go ahead and roll one up. Twist it, lick it, pack it, light it, go ahead and get fucked up. We do it all the time, you see I'm doing fine. Making banks, living life out, no deadline. Yes sir, I'm the man, no I'm not being cocky, see. It's just some clever word playing with the rhymes, I keep it coming. It comes out of me erupting, you can tell it's in my soul. My dreams and they're becoming true. It's no thing, it's all me. As I say it with my chest, I'm calling all the music lovers around the world. If you're hearing me, say it loud, boys and girls, come on. It's all about the weed, so I smoke it all. Get ready, set, time's up, you fall. I'm already here, rolled up, let's go. I'm SpongeBob now, so ready, so blown. My stages set this game on, my papers made them stack so grown. Roman shit, what you know about it? Rolled up weed, we know all about it. Think I'm crazy, hell no, I'm high. Stay fucked up, you know that's why my eyes are low and oh so red. This blunt so big, I'm blowing what's left. We smoking all the time, so go ahead and roll one up. Twist it, lick it, pack it, light it, go ahead and get fucked up. We do it all the time, you see I'm doing fine. Making banks, living life out, no deadline.
Smoking all the time, twist it, lick it, light it, smoking all the time, twist it, roll one up. Smoking all the time, twist it, lick it, light it, smoking all the time, twist it, roll one up.
What's going on, man? Shout out to Malfunction 365, man, and everybody up in the Clarksville, Tennessee area. That was Malfunction, man. Let's go ahead and get into this, right? So, this past weekend, TSU held its annual homecoming weekend, and usually during homecoming, a lot of vendors, alumni, and they take up all or the majority of Jefferson, right? And so, without further ado, I'm not going to talk about it. They also got the 911 call. I'm going to play that also. They said they do have 2 suspects, so I'm going to play that news clip. So, without further ado, here we go.
In identifying the shooters who opened fire amid a street celebration alongside TSU's other official homecoming festivities. This as detectives wait in the hospital for victims as young as 12 years old to be strong enough to give them information about who nearly took their lives. A much calmer scene the day after the celebration of a beloved university is marred with gun violence, causing anguish and anger.
The innocents in this event was taken away.
Metro Police say 2 feuding groups opened fire hours after TSU's homecoming parade, and just as the big game started, crowds still lingering along Jefferson Street quickly fled the gunfire.
Just a lot of people running toward this way, and I feel sorry for the kids and the mothers getting hurt.
Police say 10 people with gunshot wounds are now being treated at 4 different hospitals. A 24-year-old man, Vonquay Johnson, losing his life. I spoke to his family and friends who declined to comment. The other victims include 3 young girls, one just 12 years old and 2 14-year-olds. Police say a 55-year-old woman is battling critical injuries.
Yeah, we seen the ambulance and the police was gathering up the people that was hurt, young kids. Yeah, young kids and ladies, mostly hurt.
And then PD says 2 suspects are among those in the hospital, both refusing to talk. Detectives are hoping this police camera stationed right at the intersection where the shooting broke out will give some insight. You can see what appears to be bullet holes in that camera.
Wow!
It's unfortunate that a few folks pretty much ruined it for everybody.
TSU sent out a statement emphasizing that the shooting did not happen on campus or during the homecoming game. It reads in part, please keep the affected families in your thoughts and prayers during this difficult time.
This is not a direct reflection on the university itself. We think this is something that was kind of a sidebar to the celebration.
Yeah, it is. It could have hurt on TSU. It could have hurt on everybody out here that represent TSU.
Even though TSU homecoming is considered like a family event for basically Nashville for African Americans. Well, we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Now, we did ask Metro Police about the status of that surveillance video and whether they'd be releasing it publicly, and also the current conditions of those 9 victims. And then PD didn't respond to those questions today.
I just want to say this. They did that in broad daylight. They did it in broad daylight. Me and Sky talk about this all the time. Every year, somebody get injured, stabbed, or shot, or something. Every year. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to come out and say it because I know ain't nobody else going to say it. I think that they don't need to allow them to be on Jefferson Street anymore. If you're going to allow TSU to hold the parade, fine. As soon as that parade is over, all festivities should be over. I think they have lost the privilege of hosting anything on Jefferson because they can't stop people from shooting one another. And Metro PD was present. They were present during this. So these folks don't even care that police was present. They in broad daylight with it. Young and old people in the area. So nobody's safe. Let's listen to this 911 call.
8 o'clock is the time. Right now, we are going to get started with breaking news updates just into our newsroom. We are getting a better idea of the chaos and confusion that broke out minutes after Saturday's deadly shooting near Tennessee State University.
Now, we want to warn you, some of the details that we're going to provide for you right now may be a little disturbing to some of the viewers. Fox 17 News just received some of the 911 calls made shortly after 5 p.m. during the school's homecoming celebrations there on Jefferson Street. Take a listen.
Somebody got shot. This lady got shot.
Okay, where at on Jefferson are you?
I'm not we're on 2701 Jefferson Street. This lady got shot.
Well, sadly, one person did die during Saturday's shooting. 9 others were hurt. Metro Police announced that these 2 people right here, Marquez Davis and Anthony Brown, were arrested in connection with the shooting. They were picked up at a short-term rental over on 26th Avenue North.
And both of these men right here on your screen are charged with criminal homicide. Metro Police also confirming that 5 people involved in that shooting were affiliated in some way with local gangs.
Now, police also tell us that Davis is a suspect, or he was one of the suspects picked up last night. He was already convicted on robbery as well as felony gun possession, felony drug possession. That happened in April of this year. He was sentenced to probation and was in a community redevelopment program.
Again, they, TSU, matter of fact, I don't even think they should be allowed, any vendors or anybody. None of them should be allowed on Jefferson anymore. TSU got all that land. Oh, lady was talking about this. They got all that land. They can't have the boosters and whatnot on their own campus. Why are they on public ground? They ain't earned the right to. Why are they on public ground if y'all can't control the situation? If y'all can't control the crowd and the people, why are y'all even allowing these parking lots to be full and for people to hang around after the parade is over? It don't make no sense to me, man. And this is every year. Every year somebody gets shot at that TSU parade or after party or something. Every year. And it's the same old, same old. Same old, same old. But it is what it is, man. You'll never see me at one of them. You'll never see me at anything that got to do with TSU. Never. Never. You hear me? And I advise all my loved ones, stay away from that. I know I made people mad when I say this. But enough people that's this skin color, I start doing a head count. And if it's too many, I'm getting the F out of Dodge. I already know the likelihood of me being, you know what I'm saying, like injured from a stray is very high. I'm just saying. Look at them kids, a 12-year-old and two 14-year-olds. But it is what it is. Man, I'm getting ready to get up in here. But I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for riding with me this week. It's a lot different, man, when Sky not here, man. You doing a podcast by yourself. You doing it where you just bouncing thoughts, especially like me and Sky get along. So when you can bounce thoughts and ideas off of somebody, awesome. You know, but like I said, shout out to Sky, man, who prepared me to do something like this, to be able to hold a show for an hour. So shout out to him. I'm getting ready to leave, man. I just want to leave with this. The only thing guaranteed in life is death. So do not worry about the things that you cannot control. Only focus on the things that you can. All right? God bless y'all, man. Y'all be safe this week. Keep your head down. Let's go ahead and get this paper. And I'm out till next Tuesday. Signing off.